But that brings us to the question of the day. We cannot wait to get into this.
Yeah.
Daylight saving time. Should we do away with the whole thing? Well, this is being discussed right now. Ontario has tabled a bill that would end daylight saving time. The change will not happen until Quebec and the state of New York pass similar legislation,
Right.
the markets that are influencing this decision. It has bipartisan support. The reasoning is this: academic studies from across the world have suggested that the biannual change can cause serious negative effects. We hear it all the time.
Right.
Increased depression rates, heart attacks, strokes, higher numbers of fatal collisions. Saskatchewan and Yukon always stay on daylight saving time, while other pockets of Canada are on daylight time instead. So it got us thinking, should we ditch daylight saving time? So no more 4:30 p.m. sunsets, but a little bit darker in the morning.
So a little darker, so sun would rise a little later.
Yep.
And set a little later.
That's it.
So at 4 p.m., it's not dark.
No, it would be 5:30 p.m. instead.
That's a little
the
better.
earliest that it would be darkest.
Yeah, I'm still like trying to wrap my brain around all that and,
Right?
and what this means. But
And
yeah,
the
I
health-
prefer
The health consequences are real.
safety reasons. It's real. They say the most, I don't know anymore, but there was a point where a lot of pedestrian involved accidents, like somebody hitting a
Yes.
pedestrian, was happening around dusk.
Yes.
You know, and if you think about that, that was rush hour. If you're looking at 4 to 5:30, right? So there's a lot more people walking, you know, commuting at that time. So
Frankie, what's your take on this? What's your take on this, my friend?
Hey, I say get rid of it. We get up in the dark all the time, so if the sun rises a little bit later on, who the heck cares for us? And you know what? And if it gets dark around 4:30 or 5, you know, that's really hard on us. That's when I know it's like winter, and it's like wow. And I just want to go to bed early.
I
That's it.
agree.
So
Yeah.
I get up in the dark anytime.
And in the
whatever.
summer, it means maybe you're not getting that 9:30 sunset, but who cares? That's more than enough daylight in the summer anyways. But you're right, when kids are coming home from school and it's pitch black, or you're driving home from work and
Yeah.
it's midnight black outside, we're leading the witness.
yeah,
you
we
guys
are.
tell us what you think and why.
1-866-267-3797. Feedback at breakfasttelevision.ca. I'm with y'all on that though, because once it's dark, I'm not leaving my house again.
Right.
Well, unless it's a weekend. But during the weekdays, once it gets dark, I'm like, the day's over. And
I
it's
know.
4:30.
I know.
It's like there's a whole other nighttime.
We want to
go.
hear from all of you
Yeah.
across the country. This is going to be a good one. Chew on that. Have
Yeah.
your say. We promise we won't judge, even though we already sort of swayed to that side of things.
Yeah,